one of the people that was extremely helpful to us early on in life was Bruce Jackson. So I wanted to make sure that I mentioned him on the way through. So this is a great opportunity to do that. Yeah. So I've actually got a book of Bruce's. So we have this in the foyer at Audinate because Bruce, this is actually a book about Bruce's role with Elvis. And Bruce actually was a famous front of house mixer. And unfortunately he's passed away in a plane crash. But Bruce was front of house for Bruce Springsteen, Barbra Streisand, Elvis. Elvis was fascinating because Bruce could fly a plane and he could mix front of house. Yeah. And when he had that plane, he promoted the Fairlight CMI. So he actually flew that thing around all over the US and demoed it to people and stuff like that. So Bruce was one of those great people who could see the potential in things and was quite creative. And I remember specifically, so we went over and spoke to Bruce when he was at Dolby, and you know, they would come over, him and Dave McGrath. Dave McGrath was the brains behind the operation, and Bruce was the
rock star.
Absolutely, he was the rock star. And they would come over and they'd watch these demos. And then I remember I came over, I was playing my keyboard through a system, and Bruce went, I know where the money went. Because he was just mentally going, oh yeah, we spent a lot making this Dante technology. I know where the money went. And he wrote, right, the Dolby Lake processor, I'm gonna change the hardware on that. I've manufactured 50 units. Going forward, every unit will now have a bigger, fatter FPGA. And when you finally get this working on FPGAs, we'll firmware update every single one of them. So Bruce actually redesigned his product, put in a fatter FPGA and said, we're gonna do this. Wow. And then he started introducing us to people he knew. We were starting to do road shows and things like that. So he was a very important and encouraging person. And you really do need somebody, like as an entrepreneur, who can kind of catch so many people don't see where it could go. Sure. And you just need
too scared.
You just need one or two people that can give you a little bit of encouragement on the way, and Bruce was definitely one of those. Well, this was the thing. So, you know, my framing of this as like, I can teach you about networking. Man, I know that stuff. But Brucey absolutely knew about, like, you know, the audio quality and, you know, how to get good quality out of a variety of bits of equipment. And the Dolby Lake processor is still great. Sure. Like, the electronics in it is very high.
He was big on clocking, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, yeah. So all that stuff about clocking, synchronization, jitter performance, everything else. We not only had Bruce's production golden ears compared, you know, his interest in the quality of it, but we also, you know, Bruce also had Dave McGrath behind the scenes as well. So we had the very hardcore, you know, it has to do this kind of performance measures behind the thing too.